name is Catherine Meyer. I'm 16 and I've been at First Pres since I was born. Well, one thing that First Pres has definitely taught me is that there's different ways of spreading the gospel. You don't have to be traveling across the world to have an effect on people. And I think I found one way of spreading the gospel for me is actually through my writing. My teacher actually wrote back to me and she said, I was really inspired by your courage to state some of your beliefs. So from then on, in each of my essays and speeches, I really like to have biblical allusions or mention my faith because I think it's a big part of me, so it's a big part of my writing. Opportunities like Fall Retreat has brought us, just like last weekend, has brought us so much closer, and I think we're growing together as long as also in our faith. And I think without opportunities like Fall Retreat, it's a little bit harder. And I've made so many memories that I just keep wanting to come back here. In the book of Matthew, it talks about, in Jesus' Sermon on the Mount speech, he talks about how money shouldn't be a top priority, and so I think that by giving back to the church is a way of giving to the Lord instead of giving to yourself.
My name is Andrea Noveria and I am 9.5. Well, one of the times that I felt that Christ was in me was at SPOC because there's this small group time, and when this small group, there's some stories that I do know, there's some stories that I think are really cool, and after the group and we go into the sanctuary, I talk about it to my friends. I say how cool God did this, and I felt it was really good to me. At Sunday school, we're doing this change offering. We have fresh water. Well, other children in other countries, in Africa, don't really have fresh water that isn't very healthy for them, so they could get sick, and that's why we're donating and offering money. What I like most about First Pres is that there's Sunday school in SPOC, and they teach me stories about how God created the world and how there were some people that disobeyed and there were some people that did obey. But the most thing I like about it is that they teach God to the children.
I'm Taylor Warwick. I'm 16 years old and I've been coming to First Pres since as long as I can remember. Well, I definitely know that if I had any issues or problems or anything, that I could go to anyone in the youth ministries and they would be there for me and support me through any of that stuff. I would tell them that we have a great program that is caring and loving towards everyone, and that we are accepting of everyone, and that anyone who wants to join knows that they have a place there. I was actually in middle school. At TNT we go on a winter retreat to Timberley, and it was there we have I guess you call them sermons, but they're kind of just talking about God. There's a different speaker every time, and he was talking about lies and different things and relationships that we build in school and stuff. And I just remember he was telling us that if we ever want to, or just say that you're sorry to God, and he'll accept that. And I remember my leader was next to me and my whole small group, and everyone was crying, and I just in that moment just felt God was everywhere around me, and I felt he would never hurt me I would. I mean, I know I was going to get hurt, but he would always be there to protect me in the long run, and that I was going to be okay.